Hi guys, ArchieLuxury, and who do I recommend in America? In America, who do I recommend for quality pre-owned wristwatches? David SW, David SW, David SW. Go to davidsw.com. He is the best, the greatest pre-owned dealer in all of the United States of America. David SW, David SW, David SW. Hi guys, it's your partner ArchieLuxury on the Paul Pluta channel. I'm doing a paid review. This is paid review 21QB90 quick wristwatch check. I'm wearing Rolex Explorer 2. Absolutely love my Rolex. Okay, let's jump straight in here. Okay, here we go. Paid review. Payment made. Okay, $60. Hi Arch, I love your show. I know lately you've been a bit down about the crew members using you to get exposure and then leaving, but that is part of the game when you are the best. Thank you, thank you, thank you. By the way, guys, if you don't know this, I do daily live streaming. That's right, daily live streaming on my other channel. I will post a link. There's a little question mark, either that corner or that corner. Click on the question mark. I'll put a link to my live streaming channel. Daily streams. It's American nighttime, Aussie morning. Just go and take a look. What's good about your show is the history and knowledge that you bring to the table and the fact that you can talk about so many different subjects that appeal to adults. All that said, I'm Italian, 45 years old, divorced and no kids. I've been living abroad for 20 years, mostly in the UK, Australia and New Zealand. I've been into watches for a little while, and this is what my collection looks like at the moment. Da-da-da-da! What do we have here? Let's take a look. We have got, I like these collections here. I like these collections. What do we got here? Let's have a look. Just pulling up the photo on my screen here so I can, oh, good. We have a Rolex Submariner 14060. That's the classic pre-ceramic, no date subby. We got a Speedy 1861. Yes, I have the same Speedy. I love it. We got a Rolex Explorer 1 14270. This is the original 36mm sapphire Explorer 1. I had the 1016. I was so lucky to have that. Foolishly, I sold it, but that's life. And he's also got a Tudor Black Bay 58, which is a gorgeous watch. As you can see from the pictures attached, I really like military green. Yep, he's got a few military sort of straps there, khaki sort of straps. I feel quite content with it, but I sometimes think about adding or replacing one for a GMT complication. I like to keep my collection small, hence why I said replace one. What do you think about this? Keep up the good work. Thank you so much there. And that was Fabio. Fabio, what can I say there? You know, I got to be totally honest with you. I love small collections. I love small collections because it's a bit like a working class cottage. You know, it's very well designed. Because it's small, people have to really think about it and make good use of the limited resources they have. Now, in your case here, I love this collection. I really do. And I understand the quest for a GMT. Let's have a look and see what I would definitely not sell. What would I not sell? Okay, let's have a look here. So, for starters, we've got the Tudor Black Bay 58. You know what? I think that is the perfect military faux vintage sort of piece. Absolutely love this piece. Black dial on the bracelet. I wouldn't be getting rid of that. That's got a nice genre to it. Very nice kind of piece. So I wouldn't be selling that. The Speedy. The Speed Meister. You need a chronograph. You need a chronograph. Absolutely no way in the world would I get rid of the Speedy. The thing I love about the Speedy is it's not bloody Rolex. Sometimes in your collection you can get very sick and tired of Rolex bullshit. There's so much Rolex bullshit there. It's really nice to have something that's not a Rolex. So I am all for the Speedmeister. I've got the same one myself. I love it. The 1861. It's just beautiful. It's a beautiful watch. You can't sell that. That's your chronograph. It's an Omega. Can't sell that. The next piece, the 14060, the no date sub. We definitely cannot get rid of that. Now, you might say, well, we've got the Black Bay 58. However, the Black Bay 58 is kind of a retro vintage feel. And that's kind of, it's retro vintage feel. But the 14060 is such a unique watch. I love it. 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 The 14060, it's no date. It's just simple. I've owned a number of these, and I really do regret getting rid of the last one I had. I sold it. It was just stupid. Okay, let me just tell you that it was stupid to do. But that's the way life is. It is beautiful. It's a beautiful watch. Quintessential Rolex. It's classic. It's not vintage. It's not modern. It's classic. Probably one of the most beautiful classic Rolexes of that era. You can't sell that. And I would even say you cannot sell the 58 because the 58's got that retro military charm, whereas this one here doesn't have the faux patina. It's got the crown guards. It's kind of, it's just it's nice to have. Then we've got the Explorer 1. And I've got to be totally honest with you. I love the simplicity of the Explorer 1. At the moment, the kudos is there because they reintroduced the 36mm. So, would I be getting rid of this? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. So, I've got to tell you this. Normally, I actually do support getting rid of one to get something else. But these 4 pieces are so damn amazing. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. And the problem is, okay, we look at it this way and say, okay, well, what do we get if we did that? The thing is, you would need so much money. Say you got rid of the Black Bay 58, because that's the only weakest link. You can't get rid of the chronograph Speedy. You can't get rid of the no date sub. And the Explorer, that is so cool. You won't get rid of that now, because that's just a cool watch. You got rid of the 58. What are you going to do with the money? You're not going to be able to afford a Rolex GMT. Okay, say you went to a Tudor GMT. Tudor. Well, it's going to be a bloody 41mm monster case. Chunky monkey. It's going to wreck the whole aesthetic. So I would say to you, I would love to see you add a Sapphire Coke or a Pepsi or a black GMT to this? Yes, I would. But do not sell anything you've got. If you had to sell something you've got, I'd rather just stay with what you've got. And I mean that. I love the Explorer 1. It is so cool. 36 is in now. We've got the no date sub. That's the 40mm sub. It just yin and yang to the Explorer. Don't sell that. Please don't sell that. The Speedy. You know, those three pieces, the two Rolex and the Speedy, is a collection in itself. You can't sell the Speedy. And the 58, I actually like the 58 more than, I like the 58 more than the GMT Tudor Pepsi. So I would say no. If you have to sacrifice one of these to get the GMT, don't do it. Don't do it. And I gotta be totally honest with you, there's a lot of fucked around GMTs. They've swapped bezels, it's not original. Tritium and lume and all this sort of stuff here. There's a lot of stuff mucked around. If you've got a nice, honest, no-date sub, just keep it. You don't, okay, that's the next thing. You could say, well, let's get rid of the no-date sub because it's going to pull big money and that'll kind of help me get a Sapphire GMT. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Please, just stay with what you've got. I normally would support this, but these 4 watches you've got are so beautiful. Don't sell them off. Don't upgrade. Just stay with what you've got. I mean, I'm wearing an Explorer 2. As I'm speaking, I love my Explorer 2. I do. But your 4-piece collection is so beautiful. Don't sell. Don't trade. Just stay with what you've got. That's my advice. Do you need the GMT? You know, I'll be honest with you. I love my Explorer 2. I've got the 42mm. I think they're an amazing watch. I've always loved the Explorers more than a GMT. Maybe you could add a 40mm. Okay. A 40mm Explorer 2. Black or white, doesn't matter. Would I get rid of... See, it gets complicated. I wouldn't be getting rid of any of the 2 Rolex. You can't get rid of the chronograph, otherwise you've got a chronograph hole. And the Speedy is so cool. So would you get a 40mm Explorer 2 instead of trade the Black Bay in? See, you're going to have to put a lot more money in. And no, I wouldn't do it. No. I wouldn't do it. So, there you go, guys. That's my honest, earnest advice. You tell me what you think. But I'd be keeping the 4. I love this little collection. It's beautiful. It's a lovely... I love a small collection like this. This is amazing. It is really just... I love it. I love this collection. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I love it. So there you go, guys. I've given you my opinion. You tell me what you think. Guys, we will catch up in the next one. Remember, like, subscribe, tell your friends. And remember, guys, I can't survive on Google Ads. I depend on paid reviews. Paid reviews really help me stay full-time on YouTube. Without these paid reviews, I really can't survive. And don't forget, also Patreon. Patreon allows you to be in the inner circle. See you later, guys. Hey guys, check out one of my best friends, Jamie Opulence, on YouTube. Just go to Jamie Opulence on YouTube. A fantastic channel from my good friend Jamie. Check it out, guys. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury. Guys, I want to introduce a new service to you. ValueYourWatch.com. Proud supporters of ArchieLuxury. No seller's fees, no buyer's fees. That's right, guys. This is a trading platform to buy or sell watches. You can start selling for free. That's right. We advertise our paying for our paying subscribers on Google, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. It's a global platform. That's right, guys. Get $50 off the annual subscription by applying the coupon Archie when you check in there. But guys, you can try this for free straight away. Guys, you can start listing watches. ValueYourWatch.com. Give it a try and tell me what you guys think of that.
All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. Feeling me, enemy. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. Feeling me, enemy. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. Feeling me, enemy. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck.
Like, subscribe, and tell your friends, and don't be afraid to get a paid review. $50 for a paid review. It helps me stay full-time on YouTube, and I will see you in the next one. $50 paid review. I can't survive on Google Ads. I need your support. And guys, you could also sponsor me on Patreon. Patreon allows you to pay as little as $1 a month to keep me on YouTube. Hey guys, Archie Luxury. Who do I recommend for watches in Brisbane and Sydney? Vintage Watch Co. That's correct. Vintage Watch Co. in Brisbane Arcade in Brisbane and the Strand Arcade in Sydney. Vintage Watch Co. Brisbane and Sydney. Ronnie, I've known him since the late 90s. Ronnie is a top bloke. Luke is a great guy. Vintage Watch Co. That is who I recommend in Australia. Check out Vintage Watch Co. and the guys' amazing range of watches. They also do service and repairs. Vintage Watch Co. That is where the Pontiff goes. You know, some of my Patek's came from Vintage Watch Co. That's right, guys. Vintage Watch Co.